Depth of field describes the size of the area that is in focus. It can be wide, so a lot is in focus, or it can be narrow, so very little is in focus. The size of that field is controlled by the aperture. Here's an example from the film and education. We see a young woman deep in thought and a man on the bed behind her. And here's an image from the film The Little Foxes. We see a man in the foreground and a woman in the back. Focus is used very differently in these two images. How would you describe the differences? In this image from An Education, we have shallow depth of field. The woman is in focus and the man is out of focus. This technique draws the attention of the audience to the areas that are in focus. In this image from The Little Foxes, both characters are in focus. We call this technique deep focus. Now, it's not that these two characters are equal here. The man's face is much larger in the frame, so we definitely pay more attention to him. But in this case, the woman's expression is clearly visible and plays a role in the drama. Master cinematographers use the aperture for its effect on depth of field, not to make the image brighter or darker. But since the aperture affects both, it requires some careful planning. In fact, it's not only that we can control whether something is out of focus or not, we can control the amount of blurriness too. In the image from An Education, the man is out of focus, but we still see it's a man. We see he has short hair and some other details. The cinematographer could have, if they wanted, made the man even more out of focus to a point where the background would be completely blurred.